What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. And today I got a Sunday commentary for y'all. I used to do these on Fridays and just talk about my thoughts and feelings about things 2K related. And today I'm gonna be talking about how to actually get better at not only 2K, but this could apply to a lot of other things as well. But winning shouldn't be the ultimate goal. Like, the ultimate goal should be just getting better, because if that's the goal, the wins will eventually follow. And when people say that they want to get better, especially like if they're just kind of like starting out, or maybe, you know, they've been playing, they just weren't good and they want to get better, they usually want to get better to the point where they're winning consistently. So yeah, if you're chasing wins at that point, yeah, you're gonna get better to the point where you're winning. But once you start winning consistently, at that point, you're not really gonna get that much better. Like, you're gonna plateau, but you won't really notice that you're not getting that much better because you're still winning. So it's like, if it ain't broke, don't break it. But that's the point where you need to start chasing that growth and getting better. And that can be in so many different ways. It can be just understanding the game better, or, you know, learning certain mechanics or moves or shots, or, y'all know me, I play now, or like if you're playing 5v5 is, you know, maybe using some freelances or plays or series or different teams and different players. Even if you play offline, it could be just figuring out moves or strategies to beat the CPU instead of just cheesing them. Getting better is a culmination of all those things. And if your sole purpose is winning, you miss out on a lot of that stuff, because let's be honest, it don't take a lot to win on this game. We've all had close games against people that don't even know what they're doing, but maybe they just kind of know how the game works to some degree and are able to stay in games. Like, all you gotta do is be a somewhat consistent shooter and be able to make your open shots. Bucks 2018, 5-out, pick and roll, pick and fade, slash and mash your way to the rim, and at worst on defense, just play off ball and let the computer play most of the defense for you. Like, if you do all that, you can win a lot of games. And also, just because like you're winning, it's not always all good. Like, there's things that help you win but are bad, and so people be forming bad habits and just doing things because they work, not necessarily because it's the right thing to do. So you got people taking contested layups under the rim just because they know they go in, or just aimlessly driving into 2 and 3 defenders because they're going to get a foul, or throwing passes right at a defender because they know more times than not they're not going to steal the ball, even though they threw the pass right at his face, or using broken SIGs or broken mechanics just because they work. And if it ever gets like fixed or patched or anything like that, they either complaining or they not as good as they used to be. And it's like, you base so much of your game around things you're not even supposed to do for real. So that don't even make sense to me. But you're not just gonna wake up one day and just randomly say, I want to get better at this certain random thing. Like, you usually get some kind of inspiration from somewhere, whether you saw a video or a clip, or somebody did something to you that made you want to do it and add it to your game. And for me personally, in 2K16, I would watch Sam Pham, and he would make a lot of freelance and playbook videos. And even though I was winning games really consistently and really didn't need it, I feel like, why not add it to my game? So that's when I first started using freelances. And then 2K17, I started using plays. And as the years go on, I started using more freelances, because when I first started, I only used like 1 or 2. So I started using more freelances, more playbooks, to the point where today I basically use every team's playbook, and just other stuff as well, like learning some dribble moves, learning different types of shots. Like, this year was the first year that I actually learned how to create shots in mid-range isolation other than just post fades. This is the first year that I've actually used series a lot. I never really used series that much, especially online. Like, I would like practice them every now and then offline, but this is the first year that I've used multiple series online. And so I'm always looking to add new things or try new things. And even though I'm not like winning any more or less consistently than I was back then, I'm a way better player though. Like, if I played myself, today's me would win easy. And as you're learning and trying out these new things, it's not always going to be easy. Like, there are going to be some growing pains. Like, when I first started using plays, I didn't like them because I felt like they slowed me down. And it took a while for me to like really incorporate them into my game, to the point where now like I can mix in these plays and series and freelances and it don't look so robotic. It just has a lot of fluidity. It took a while for me to get there, but once I got there, it's like the game is just so much easier to me now. And you will lose some games along the way. I've lost plenty of games just trying out different like freelances or series or whatever. And you will get some messages of people talking their shit, but that's all it is. It's just talk. Because when it's time to run it back for some money on the line, they don't got nothing to say. So just don't worry about it too much and move on. And it might not seem like it because like 99% of my games I upload, I win. But like I'm not even overly obsessed with winning anymore. Like sometimes I'll just hop into a game just to like practice something and not really care about the outcome. Or I might need a clip for a short or something. So like I'll go into the game and get some clips and then just leave, whether I was winning or losing. Or I'll go into a game and just practice something real quick and then just leave. Like, I don't be caring. And even though I do the win with every team series and like show me winning, like that series isn't really just about me winning. Because like I said, like I could easily, you know, Bucks 2018, 5-out pick and roll, pick and fade, and do that every game with every team. But I try not to do that. Like every game, I'll always try to give you something different, whether it's the playbook, a freelance, a series, a style of play. I always try to give you something different. And so that series is not just about winning. It's more so about showing all of the things that you can do and still be effective on the game. And so I always encourage people to use all these different things that's available to them, whether it's plays, freelance, series, certain shots, certain moves, like use all that stuff. If you play now like me, use different teams. The game is really easy when you got to play it like Giannis and you can just give him the ball and run and dunk every play. But when you don't have him, what are you going to do? Shooting is really easy when you got Curry. But when you don't have him and you actually have to think about your shot selection, what are you going to do? And this is why at the beginning of the year, like the first like 8 episodes of the Win With Every Team series, I was using the tier 3s. Like the first game I played with the Cavs just because the Donovan Mitchell trade. But after that, I'm playing with the Thunder, the Rockets, the Jazz, the Magic, the Spurs. And I'm learning the game with the worst teams on the game. And so once I started playing with the superstars, this is when you started seeing like me making all these crazy shots and all these crazy plays. It's because like the game is just so easy at that point. And not only did all these things help me get better, but it also helped me have more fun with the game and not get bored. You know, people love to say that 2K is boring, and yeah, they do have a point in a lot of aspects, but if you just been running Bucks 2018 5-out pick and roll for the last 3 years, I'd be bored too. And so I haven't been too concerned with the meta and what everybody else is doing and how everybody else is playing. I haven't been too overly obsessed with winning. I've just been out here experimenting with the game, having fun with the game, and just hooping, playing basketball. So that's pretty much it for the video. As always, I hope this helped you. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more content.